What up, gamers? Fancier here, and welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. So yeah, I am back to playing this game again on this channel every 6 months that I always do it on these anniversary types. But yeah, right now it is the 2.5 anniversary, and we got ourselves a new event, which is related to the little mermaid character here, which I did see her a bit back in that previous 2.0 anniversary. The second anniversary. We saw her a bit. She couldn't really talk that much. I wonder how she's going to be playing out in the story. We also got this one free daily that we can do, a pull. You think we can go and get her? I have no idea. And nope, it's a blue. Okay, yeah. Let's go and start off with the story here. With this whole little mermaid. Yeah, how's she gonna talk? Unless maybe this isn't a past where she can talk, but I know that she couldn't talk from before that story.
Initiating operation AA pillar deployment to eliminate the so-called crystal region.
Okay, we got mana.
The objective is to eradicate all of the E2
Oh.
crystals in the crystal region
Yeah, I think I got her one time, like through a random pull.
and complete the
I remember her.
groundwork for the future expansion of
I don't know the story,
Reclamation
though.
Site 01. Shifty, are you ready?
Yes. I received word that the commander and the counter squad are en route to another location.
So yeah, this time we're really involved here. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to the story of this game, I've only experienced it up to like 1 point with when you first meet Snow White and stuff and fight Chatterbox. Yeah, very much early on into the game, and that's pretty much my knowledge. So anything that happens afterwards, I do not know of, and I haven't really been playing, a lot of the events. Only the anniversary ones I've been like doing here on this channel.
Upon confirmation from the Central Government Intelligence Department,
But so far, like when I played the 1.5 anniversary and its second anniversary, it was yeah, like the commander, which is kind of funny to hear because I'm just used to hearing that from Girls from Like 2 now. But yeah, and I'm guessing the counter squad is us, right? Like the our initial team.
we've become aware there are no squads that have been officially deployed to the crystal region. Of course, we can't discount the fact that there might be squads who came up unofficially. But who would do that? No one else can compare to the counters.
Good. As long as nothing unusual happens at the AA pillar landing site, no NIKKE should be caught up in any trouble. Let's commence the operation.
It does feel very refreshing to hear the dub, because I'm just, with these games like Girls from Like 2 and this here NIKKE, they're very similar, but this one I don't have to narrate, which feels relaxing.
AA pillar launch
I can just sit
sequence
back
ready.
and just relax and enjoy the story.
AA pillar landing coordinates set.
Confirming landing coordinates. Firing AA pillar towards the guide signal. Launch complete. Transferring control to the operator until landing.
Control transfer complete. Now then, if we do this, and all set. Landing now.
All right, where are we landing to?
Landing in 3 minutes? Wow. The AA pillar descends much slower than the A pillar. Maybe because it's so much larger.
The energy
Is that their drop
contained
pod?
within it is significantly greater than that of the A pillar.
I don't know what these pillars are.
Sorry, but this appears to be an urgent call.
It's okay, take it.
Mihara? What is it? You've captured a rare specimen?
Is it Little Mermaid?
Where are you right now? Sorry? Get away from there immediately!
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Mana, I'm picking up a strange signal near the AA pillar.
What?
Oh my gosh. What the heck is that? That's a mouth with multiple rows of teeth. Alright, that is probably the most disgusting thing I've seen so far in this game. Like when it comes to I guess the giant monster designs, I've always been seeing them. What are they called again? The Raptures? They always look so serious and cool, but this one looks, if that is like one of them, it's kind of interesting. A colossal entity of some kind bursts out from under the ground. Oh yeah, it's really eating. Okay. The AA pillar is swallowed whole by what seems to be a massive mouth.
What is that thing? That thing just swallowed the entire AA pillar.
This is an emergency. Contact Art Command. Tell them codename Gluttony has appeared.
Gluttony? Well, I guess that makes sense for it being able to eat things.
I hear the sound of something falling in the water.
Oh, is this Little Mermaid? So yeah, she doesn't really talk much, like from what I remember back then. In the second anniversary, that's really my only knowledge of her character. But since we're like dealing with the commander and the counters, I'm guessing this takes place in the future, so that means she survived that explosion?
And my body begins to sink underneath the surface. I think I'm drowning. How long can a NIKKE breathe underwater again? How long can my body last? No one's here. Who will come to save me? If I knew this would happen, I wouldn't have accepted that offer. No matter how miserable life got, I didn't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Someone save me, please.
You won't die.
Someone grabs my hand, which is flailing desperately.
No matter what happens, you're not dying. I promise.
I feel the warmth of someone else's hand grasping mine, and I hear a soothing voice. I close my eyes.
Oh, isn't that the free unit that we get? Yeah, I did get her, because we pretty much get her as soon as we log into the game. I think that's her. I could be wrong. I didn't really, check, like inspect it really. Now Mori opened her eyes.
What is this place?
Mori slowly looks around. Schools of fish leisurely swim past what seems to be a transparent barrier. It's as if Mori is submerged in the ocean.
Am I really dead?
Oh. So wait, who are we? I guess we're not Little Mermaid. I thought maybe that would be her. Like maybe speaking in her mind? Mori turns her head towards the voice.
Is that a fairy?
Oh wait, are we Mori? I thought we were like looking through a perspective of someone's eyes. I think that was Mori narrating. Here we go, unbreakable spear. Okay, whoa. Look at this place now. Okay. Well yeah, I got stuff like the login stamp and stuff. Am I dead? Yeah, I think that was Mori. Yeah, let's go ahead and just begin the story one.
Think I'd ever worry about something like this?
Is that Little Mermaid talking? I can't tell now. I don't know who's talking, if it's Mori or Little Mermaid. And there's like, I guess, one other character that I don't even know. Alright, so yeah, I got my team set over here. Got Leader, Grave, Mori. Which yeah, I don't know if that's the one that we got for free, like when we first logged in. I think it was either her or someone named Noah. I didn't really memorize the name. Then we got Mana, and I got Kilo because, I just wanted a Kilo since she was the one, like she was the reason why I began playing this game here. Like streaming this game, I guess, in the first place. I played this game before I even streamed this game. Alright, let's go do it, man. Yeah, how is...
I'm not a fairy.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, she is voiced here. The thing is, I know with her, like, her voice, it does, like, some commands, right? Or something like it... I forgot the power exactly, but I think it was a command thing.
Where am I?
Fairy. So cute.
Okay, there's Mihara.
Hey there. About time you came to.
Wait. Wait, is Uni here too? Is that why she's like in the... Because you can also choose Uni too. Like for a boost. Why does she look like that? I'm sure it's... I don't know if this is explained in the story, because I haven't gotten that far. Only got to the point where you first meet Snow White and fight Chatterbox and all that stuff. That's pretty much it.
Who are you?
Mori quickly backs up.
What is this place?
I do remember Uni, like she's the one that's been like beating us up for fun.
Where did you
The
bring
commander.
me?
We're all NIKKEs, aren't we? Are you a NIKKE too?
A NIKKE?
Yeah, and we're at the bottom of the ocean right now. Isn't that amazing?
We're underwater? Don't be ridiculous. Do you really think I'd fall for that?
I know it's hard to believe.
I mean, I'm sure it's a special place where you can breathe. I mean, there's a tree over there. Which, you know, normally I wouldn't think that would be underwater. I'm sure it's like giving off air in here.
I was thinking the same thing only a few minutes ago.
What?
The music is very pretty. I gotta say. I feel like, with the other events that I've experienced with the story, I mean, I'm sure, you know, they'll cut off the music at some points, but just having this in the background feels really... I guess it makes it feel more lively and stuff.
Uni and I woke up just a little while ago too. It seems like we were in a shipwreck, like you. Isn't that right, Uni?
What is going on?
What are your names, by the way? I have to be able to call you something.
You were traveling together?
Nope. This is my
Yeah,
first
she
time
can really
seeing
talk
her.
now.
I'll kick off the introductions. I'm Mihara, and this is my partner, Uni, who is dear to me.
I'm trying to think back. Is Mihara, like... Was she also there too? I remember Uni was with someone back then. It's been a long time since I've seen, like, the story from the beginning. I know Uni looked very different from before. I do remember her, but I don't remember much about Mihara if she was there before.
As you can see, Uni is a
At
little
some point-
different than the usual Nikke.
Yeah, at some points I do want to, you know, play through the main story again, like as a recording on this channel.
She communicates with these vocalizations that I personally find adorable. She still understands everything we're saying, though, so you'll still be able to communicate with her. It fascinates me every time I see it. A Nikke who communicates by making similar sounds as Uni. The world really does contain all sorts of wonders.
Yeah, I really wonder what happened to Uni, man. I don't remember her being like this. If she is that, like, that one, like, short character with the pink hair that likes to beat the commander. Fancy being here again. You're thinking about trying out Wuthering Waves just to get a free 5-star. You're good. But yeah, I think for Wuthering Waves, definitely just the best time to do it. I don't know about a free 5-star though. I don't think I ever heard about that. I'm sure from like the launch of the game, I know they give you a free standard character like ticket. I don't know about like a one for the anniversary though. But they do have like on the banners right now. You can choose like from the like a lot of characters.
So, what's your name?
Siren!
That's a pretty name.
Siren.
And you, kiddo?
Who are you calling kiddo?
Tell us your name and I won't have to call you that.
Mori.
Good. Now that we all know each other's names, any chance you can fill us in on where we are?
I saw you falling into the ocean near the bubble tree.
Oh my gosh, dude, she can talk. Before, like, in the second anniversary, she was, like, all quiet and silent. Or, like, she was kind of forced to be like that. You try either way. You definitely recommend it now, with Wuthering Waves, man.
I saved you and waited until you came to.
Wow. So you saved us. Thanks a bunch.
So, are we really underwater right now?
Uh-huh.
Don't lie. How can we be underwater? We're all able to breathe perfectly normal.
It's probably because of that tree, probably giving some oxygen, some magical oxygen to us.
Is that transparent barrier protecting us?
Or yeah, it could be maybe a bubble, like what she has right now.
Barrier?
Mori turns her head and looks upward. A massive barrier comes into view, holding back the seawater and all the marine life from pouring down on them.
It's actually true. So this place really is at the bottom of the ocean?
I never knew a place like this existed. So mysterious. Could it be a new lost sector? Siwin would certainly be happy to hear that.
How do we get back up?
Oh.
Is there any way to get back up to the surface from here?
I will make one.
Excuse me? You mean there isn't a way to get back up now? In other words, we're trapped down here?
What's the story gonna be then?
No, this can't be happening. I need to go. If I don't get out of here, I'll lose the opportunity I worked so hard for.
Calm down.
This is all one big lie. I don't believe we're underwater for a second. How do we know that so-called barrier isn't some kind of projection? Or a hologram?
Little Mermaid frantically shakes her head.
I'm not waiting around. Get out of my way. I've got to get out of here right now.
Oh, but you're hungry. You want some coral or some seaweed or whatever we have down here?
How about we all settle down for a moment and get some food in us first?
There we go. Mori bites into the chocolate splendamin in her hand.
What are you looking at?
Is it tasty?
I didn't even realize she was sitting down on the bubble the whole time.
If it wasn't,
I thought she
do you
was
think I'd
standing.
be eating it? Now stop staring at me as I eat.
It's good to see you eating so enthusiastically. I was afraid your wariness would diminish your appetite.
You know what? While this also goes to, and since they're also speaking English, I can like look away. I do want to see if Miharu was the one from before.
I'll never have a
With
proper
Uni.
meeting.
You're cute.
Stop calling me cute.
Thanks for giving us something to eat, Siren.
It's my first time having guests. Thank you all for coming and enjoying yourselves.
You mean that we're the first ones to come here?
Yeah, so with Miharu here, she was there before. Yeah, she was the one with Uni. I just forgot about her, because it's been a long while. I didn't really recognize... I only remember Uni. I felt like she looked the more memorable to me, except for now, that she looks a little bit different. I'm guessing something happened in the story that made her look that way.
That's why you don't have a way to go back to the surface right now. You've never gotten anyone out of here before.
That's right. Still, I will send you all back.
And how?
If I try doing the opposite of how I rescued you, it might be possible.
And how did you rescue us?
Aha!
Little Mermaid extends her hand. A purple spear forms at her fingertips.
What is that?
It's called a bubble.
Of course. It's been appearing all around her.
I was able to save you by putting you in one of these.
How is a NIKKE capable of making something like that?
Are you sure you're not a fairy after all?
Little Mermaid shakes her head.
I'm just kidding around. So, that's what you used to save us, huh?
Yes! I have the power of the Kotodama, a power which I can also imbue the bubbles with. It means I don't have to physically move them myself. That's how I was able to control the bubbles to transport you all here safely.
Kotodama?
What's that? Are you using this Kotodama thing now?
Oh no! Certainly not. In the past, I wasn't able to control it as well. And uttering a single word would be enough to unleash it. But then, a long time ago, I spent some time with a friend, and we spoke many words to each other.
Wait, what? We talked a lot.
That's when I realized what a joyful experience speaking with someone could be.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely after, you know, the whole second anniversary thing. Because I feel like now, you know, before she wasn't able to talk a lot, but now she was able to talk a lot because of someone else.
After that, I looked into a way to form bubbles inside my throat as a way to be able to control the Kotodama. That's how I won't use the Kotodama against either of you accidentally.
Good to know.
Why don't you use that power now and send us back up?
I'm sorry. I used too many bubbles when I rescued you. So now I need a while to recover.
For how long?
1 month?
Oh boy. Just the foreign bubbles in your mouth?
For a whole month?
Mori stands up.
I can't wait that long. I need to go. Maybe I can swim out of here somehow.
If you leave this bubble, you will die. We are Nikke's after all.
I like the way Little Mermaid speaks. It's like she's always talking like she's in trouble. You know, like you got caught, you know, by your parents doing something bad. Just the way she talks. I like it.
You seem awfully certain.
Because it's the truth.
I don't trust you. How am I supposed to trust a stranger I just met telling me I've got to spend an entire month cooped up with them? I'm going to...
Mori, it would be best not to leave.
Are you really taking her at her word?
I am. She seems quite certain of what she's saying. There must be a reason for that. I like living on the edge and taking risks too, but I wouldn't gamble with Uni's life. I don't know what urgent matters you have, but surely it would be foolish to gamble with your own life.
That may be true, but I
will get you out. I will make sure to send you back up to the surface. I promise. So please, be patient and wait for a little while.
A little while? I'm going to be waiting for an entire month? Fine, but not a moment longer.
Oh.
Little Mermaid smiles brightly. I do wonder if maybe she's making it up, just so that she can, you know, have someone to talk to for a while.
What are you smiling for?
Because, yeah, I'm just not really sure what the story's gonna be here if we're just stuck down here.
Oh,
Nothing.
I'm glad we were able to come to an agreeable conclusion. Siren, is there anything we can do to help while you make the bubble for our escape? We don't need to do anything?
Oh, no you don't. You'll just end up changing your mind later and roping us into helping with something. I can't stand that kind of thing.
We don't want to take without giving something back. Please, let us help. We can do anything.
In that case...
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Wait, what the heck? Where are we now? Okay, the bubble looks way bigger than I thought. Well, I guess the tree kind of is way bigger than it's like more like far away. I guess it's really huge that. Yeah, I'm sure this land is like big enough to even have the tree around.
Look at all this stuff.
Mori, Uni, and Mihara gaze upon the open space. The destroyed remains of plants, buildings, submarines, and more lie scattered everywhere.
That thing over there. I'm certain that I've seen it before.
Okay, I can definitely see the story now. Because I thought maybe it'll be, you know, a bit of a smaller place, but it's a lot bigger than I thought. Even there's some like construction going on, some history behind this place.
Was it called an AA pillar?
So that's what it's called. There's a large amount of energy still stored inside it, but it seems to have stopped working. So I decided to leave it here.
There sure are a lot of fascinating things in this place.
We offer our help and this is where you bring us? Let me guess. You want us to start rummaging through this stuff.
Oh? Look around and bring back anything that appears useful. Up until now, I've been alone and thus didn't need much. Now, however, there are several of us. If it's too much to ask, you don't have to.
It's fine. You want us to scavenge for materials, is that it?
Oh?
Okay, fine. You can go. We'll do as we're told.
Oh.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Mori trudges toward the wrecked plane.
Sifting through wreckage for valuable items sounds fun to me. Don't you agree, Uni?
Man, I really want to play through the story now, man. I just feel like I'm missing so much context. Because, yeah, they definitely did not look like this before, when I first played.
Well, we're going to get to it. Good luck making those bubbles, Siren.
A few moments later,
What the heck are those?
Mori stares at the floating bubbles hopping on the top of the plane.
Right. Those Those were all made up of bubbles. Didn't she say they were robots of some kind?
The bubbles hop and roll around the plane.
I've never seen robots that playful. You're so annoying. Go away. I said go. All right. They are kind of cute. Surely it wouldn't hurt to touch it. Just once.
I don't think I've ever seen a robot bubble.
Mori,
What? What is it?
I thought you'd be lonely over here by yourself.
Well, think again. I'm not lonely at all.
I see. You're very impressive.
Don't treat me like a little kid.
All right, all right. So cute.
Why did you really come over here? You trying to pilfer everything that I gathered?
Huh?
Or you want me to head over to your side and help you find more stuff? If that's the case, then get lost. I'll do no such thing.
I'm not after any of that. Stop being so tense. Why would I do any of that stuff? It's not like this is a proper scavenging mission anyway. It's just a small task that Siren gave us.
Oh, right. I guess this isn't an official mission or anything.
Mori, are you from a resource gathering squad?
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. We are going to be spending a lot of time together, but I don't know anything about you.
And it's going to stay that way. As soon as I leave this place, I won't see you ever again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping I'd be able to keep seeing you.
Well, it won't happen. Not with me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. We'll leave you be. See you later.
Mihara walks away.
What are you looking at?
Uni, are you coming?
Uni turns and leaves as well, trailing behind Mihara. Well, now the music is gone. The magical music. Mori sits down on the ground.
You want to keep seeing me?
She produces a small black box from her bag.
She has no idea. She doesn't know who I tracked. Or
Oh.
what kind of mission I was given.
You just need to do one thing. All you have to do is tell me what they choose.
Jian.
Contact me within 2 months with a report. Quite simple, right?
Yeah, I don't know this character.
1 month left. Yeah, simple. Maybe for you all. Bunch of liars.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. 1 month left. That's how you can. That's when you can get out of here.
Wow!
Little Mermaid gazes at the panoply of items scattered across the open space.
What are you making that face for?
You gathered so much! Incredible!
It's not that much, is it?
Are you happy?
Yeah! I didn't know so many things were hiding in there!
Did you never search that place?
Uh-huh! I never needed much when I was alone. The only time I ever went there was to find something to eat once.
You know, every time I hear Little Mermaid, it kind of I feel like the way she talks, it just reminds me of like, I guess watching like one of those like, you know, those little kids shows. You know, something like Dora, where just the way she talks.
I see.
Good job, you guys! I made up some beds for you at the shelter, so you can rest there.
You made beds?
Do you want to see?
Do you want to see?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a more like so far it feels like a more livelier and happier event so far, but we've only like experienced the first 3 chapters so far. Inside the shelter, 3 beds made of purplish bubbles have been made neatly arranged.
Fascinating. Seems you can make just about anything out of bubbles.
Oh,
Mihara presses down on the bubble bed.
It's nice and soft.
you all worked so hard today, so please, get some rest.
Are you sure it's okay to use your bubbles like this? What if it delays our escape?
It's okay. actually gather all of these back up and use them.
You'll be gathering all of the bubbles?
Yes. In order to make sure you can all reach the surface safely, I need to collect every last bubble I can.
A bubble that never breaks. Never thought I'd see the day. Can you take us to the place you make bubbles next time?
Oh,
Thanks. I'm going to make good use of this bed. I'm sure of that. Uni says thank you as well. It feels like I've got 2 Unis around now.
Get a good night's rest, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Siren. See you tomorrow.
Oh.
Even though she talks a lot now, she's still making those noises. I like it. The Little Mermaid leaves when the magical music is gone.
I want to go too.
You're going to go outside? Why? Siren made these beds for us, so let's get some sleep.
I don't think she can wait for being down here.
I don't need it.
Mori runs out of the shelter.
Doesn't it feel like Mori is avoiding us? I knew it. I guess it's a bit awkward for her to be around the people she was tracking. Oh my goodness. Uni, I've never heard you sound so disgruntled. You don't like Mori? Why not? Because she started following us while we were inside the Ark? I figured that was why you felt that way. Don't be too harsh on her. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Well, if you're not fond of her, I guess there's not much we can do about that. Uni, what about Siren? Do you like her? You do. Is it because she talks like you do?
Uni nods her head.
And because she rescued us? You're right. She rescued us, and now she's doing her best to help us. I don't think she's a bad person.
Yeah, I feel like she's like the most innocent person here.
Even though I don't think everything she's telling us is the truth.
I don't know. For me, like, even if she's hiding something, I feel like it's not maybe a bad thing unless she wants to keep them here so that she isn't lonely. That's like the only thing I can think of that would be kind of malicious.
Why do I think that? Well, remember that big mouth thing we saw before we lost consciousness?
Oh yeah, the giant mouth thing. Mori stands in a corner, digging a hole into the ground. Finally, she shovels the last bit of dirt.
That should be enough.
Yeah, so I guess I never caught it the first time, like during that flashback, because I know she was tasked with tracking someone down in 2 months, and there's like 1 month left now, and I guess it's Mihara and Uni.
I'm exhausted.
I don't know if they said that before, but I just got it now. During that conversation.
What is up with this dirt? I thought it'd be soft, but it's practically hard as rock. Is there gold mixed into this stuff or what?
Oh. What's a click? Mori folds the entrenching tool and returns it to her bag. She hops down inside her newly dug hole.
Finally, I feel at ease. Everything has been so uncomfortable.
Was the bed that uncomfortable?
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I don't think Little Mermaid's like is gonna be a bad character. Like, has maybe I don't think she has any evil plans. Like I said, maybe her most evil plan would be like just to maybe have them stay there forever so that she isn't lonely. But like I don't think she would do that.
Oh,
Who the?
it's me, Siren.
I can see that. What are you doing here?
Oh, I heard what sounded like digging.
Is that not allowed?
No, it's fine.
Good. Then don't worry about it. And move along. I'm comfortable here.
Oh, huh?
What? Why aren't you leaving?
Mori?
What? Does it bother you that I dug up the ground?
Do you like cute things?
Excuse me?
Oh, do you want to see me make bubbles?
You mean those bouncy things?
Oh, do you not want to?
Fine. I'll come. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Oh, come on in.
Mori walks into the workshop.
Welcome to the bubble workshop.
I can't believe this is what was underneath that tree.
Oh, this is under the tree. Yeah, it feels really weird with Little Mermaid Man. Like, even with her name and stuff, I know she's, supposed to be a Little Mermaid. Based on that. But, like, I feel like with her, like, she's been the most, like, Disney-like character, in a way. The most, like, I guess the most innocent. Inside the workshop, bubbles of very variegated colors drifted about playfully.
What is this place? It's packed with all sorts of cute things.
Do you like it?
Who said I liked it? Well, at the very least, it's not boring.
I'm glad you feel that way.
So, what do I need to do now?
Oh?
Don't you want something from me?
Little Mermaid shakes her head.
Then why did you bring me here?
Being on your own can be a lonely thing. And scary.
I never said I was lonely or scared. Don't go drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad to be proven wrong. I came to that conclusion because that's how I used to be.
You were?
Uh-huh.
But you seem so strong. I can't imagine you ever feeling lonely.
Everyone is at their weakest when they're alone. Once I decided I would stay here for a long time. I would make bubbles whenever I felt lonely.
So wait, she decided to stay here? Okay.
Bubbles that looked like my friends.
Mori recalls the numerous bubble formations she has seen in this place.
They look like tears to me.
Oh?
Ooh. That's a interesting way to describe it.
Nothing. If there's nothing you need me for, then I'm going.
Already?
What am I going to do here? I want to go.
Wait!
Little Mermaid makes a bubble and places it in Mori's arms.
What is this?
Hugging onto this will help you sleep better.
Mori looks at the bubbles in her arms. It's exceedingly soft and warm.
What's your deal?
Oh?
Why are you being so nice to me? Is there something you want from me? Why are you going to such great lengths to save us? You've just met us. Why should you care whether we live or die? Why do you keep acting like you don't expect anything from us in return?
I just wanted to rescue you. So I did. And I simply wanted to be nice. So I did.
I don't like unconditional kindness. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't act all high and mighty. If you want something, just say it, and I'll do whatever you tell me to.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have any ulterior motives.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Don't lie to me. People like you are the worst.
Ooh.
You put on a nice front and make it out like you're willing to do anything for someone. And then, just when they trust you the most, you stab them in the back.
Yeah, I'm guessing that happened to her. Mori shoves the bubble back into Little Mermaid's arms and runs off.
Mori!
It is interesting that she called herself Siren, but even in the text they refer to her as Little Mermaid.
So,
Yeah, I'm sure if I do like the stream highlights, it'll be a lot shorter. But I guess that's because, so far we haven't done any, like, one of those mini games, which will usually extend the time.
after a certain amount of time passes, the bubbles that you use grow on this tree, like fruit.
Oh! I typically create bubbles solely using my weapon systems. So making one large enough to cover this entire space would be impossible. I used the bubbles I had available to create this tree, which acts as a sort of filter. It gathers the disparate energy present in the ocean and redirects it into the bubbles, which increases their surface area.
Wow. So when you call this the bubble tree, you mean it's literally made of bubbles?
That's right.
And here I thought it was an actual tree.
Hmm.
I've never seen anything like this before. How extraordinary.
Me too. I've never really seen a tree made of bubbles.
Can I touch it? Just once?
Like, I'm not talking about like real life, but like just in general in fiction and all that.
Thanks.
Mihara carefully reaches out and touches the bubble tree.
It's warm.
Can you pop it? Then we'd be screwed. Then Mori would not like that.
That's surprising. I thought it would be cold since it's made out of liquid.
Oh?
A tree made of liquid metal. Oh,
Liquid metal.
I want to check something. Siren,
Oh?
Hmm.
excuse me for a moment.
You think she has a way to like accelerate the process?
Oh?
Because she might know like some things behind the corner? Mihara closes her eyes. In order to exchange senses with the tree, she activates her ability. The warmth of the water travels up the trunk of the tree and reaches the massive membrane that touches the ocean. The frigid touch of ocean water, and a sensation like something is watching from beyond.
Mihara!
Little Mermaid grabs Mihara's arm.
No, you can't! If you keep going, it'll be dangerous!
What do you mean?
You mustn't draw attention to us.
I don't understand.
I'm guessing it'll attract like sharks or something.
Oh, we're not ready yet, so we must lie low for now. My powers are weakened at the moment, and I can barely maintain the bubbles to keep us hidden as is.
Oh,
If we were to attract any unwanted attention, we'd have no way of fighting that thing. Then you would never be able to return to the surface.
What is this thing you're talking about?
Something dangerous that doesn't understand language.
Were you hiding here from that thing too?
Yes, I quickly realized that my ability had no effect on it. So I decided to stay out of sight until I'm ready.
okay. I guess that's the real reason why she's here.
But our arrival here must surely have attracted its attention. All we've done is put your life in danger. Why are you being so nice to us?
Are you suspicious of me as well?
Not suspicious like Mori is necessarily. But I am curious. We live in an era where people don't stick their necks out for others without good reason. We're not used to people being kind simply for the sake of being kind. So, you can understand why I'm somewhat intrigued.
Yeah, with Little Mermaid here, she's very much a different character.
Why are you going so far out of your way to help us?
Like, yeah, way too nice. Like, especially with the stories I've seen so far, which is, very little.
Why are you not more wary of us? A bunch of strangers. Perhaps you're being this nice because of some hidden motive. Or something.
Your arriving here felt like a divine gift. I've been here on my own for so long. Having the chance to talk to someone again felt like a gift. So I wanted to help you in any way possible and be nice to you.
How long have you been here?
What year is it?
Uh-oh. Here we go. It's gonna show the age. Because, yeah, that second anniversary thing, that was like a long time ago, right?
Here, I'll
I'm
show
sure.
you.
Mihara pulls out her phone and shows her the screen. So wait, yeah, because I'm sure it's been like, decades. And she's been hiding out here for this entire time.
So much time has passed already. If that date on the screen is correct, then I believe it's been about 70
Oh.
years.
And you've aged very, very gracefully. Like, really gracefully.
You've been here longer than I thought. And you've been alone this whole time?
Uh-huh.
No wonder you considered us a gift from above. That would also explain why you've been so benevolent toward us. I have to say, Siren, you seem like a real hard luck case.
Oh?
I have to admit, I have a real soft spot for those kinds of people. Alright, I had a whole bunch of questions I was going to ask you. But that can wait.
Oh,
Someday, you can tell your story, all of it. We've experienced our fair share of hardships too. So no matter what your story is, we'll be able to handle it. Okay?
Oh, thanks, Mihara.
Don't mention it.
After a week of life on the ocean floor, Mori begins to feel there's something strange about this place.
What is wrong with you? Why do you keep coming here and pestering me?
That's just her being her.
Oh,
Don't you remember what I said? I told you to drop the whole saint act.
oh,
And yet you insist on coming back here again and again. Don't laugh.
I'll leave soon.
Don't think that I'm gonna start opening up to you because of this.
Oh,
You're a real nutcase, you know that?
Every night, Little Mermaid comes to sit by Mori's burrow and plays with the bubbles for a while before leaving. No matter how much Mori pushes her away, Little Mermaid steadfastly attempts to close the distance between them. It's as if she's telling Mori she isn't alone. Mori finds this kindness very unsettling. It's both unfamiliar and uncomfortable. However, as another week passes, so it's been like 2 weeks so far? Dang. What initially felt unfamiliar and uncomfortable begins to feel natural.
Mori, food.
I was coming over here anyway.
Eating meals with someone becomes familiar.
What are you looking at?
Uni proudly holds up a box of canned food Mihara had found.
Is that what I think it is? Where did you find it?
Near the submarine.
I can't believe you found something like that over there.
Would you like to go together later?
I guess so.
Working together with someone becomes familiar.
Good night, Mori.
Sleeping around other people becomes familiar. Another week passes. Okay, we're almost at that 1 month.
Is there anything else to look through?
Mori stops rummaging through the boxes and steps outside. Mori stretches as she looks at the now familiar oceanic landscape.
Huh?
Amongst the water, streaks of silvery liquid flow and undulate like a galaxy.
How beautiful.
Look at her.
What's got you so mesmerized?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Wow. I've never seen ocean water that color. How long has that been there?
How would I know? I just saw it.
Really? Where'd it come from, I wonder?
Oh,
Siren, you see that silvery liquid? Do you know what that...
digestive liquid.
Oh,
Why?
that doesn't sound good.
Siren?
Why do you look so worried? Is that stuff over there bad?
Everyone, inside.
What's gotten into her?
Okay.
What is that?
Mori looks out at the ocean again.
Huh?
There is a red light in the water.
What's that red light?
The light flickers, reminiscent of raptures.
Are those-
Oh.
Raptors?
Oh,
They're coming this way.
The raptures approaches the barrier, and their glowing cores burning red.
Since when can raptures move underwater? From what I know,
They swim now.
virtually all raptures are incapable of that.
oh,
Siren, what is this place? Are we really in the ocean?
Is that how we're gonna end it off? Dang, dude. Oh my gosh. Because like I can't play anymore because I'm out of energy. Like more of the stories here. But yeah, that'll be for the next stream. Yeah, so far with the first 5 like chapters here, it definitely felt very much like straightforward and very simple, straight to the point, very Disney-like in a way, especially with the music and also Little Mermaid's attitude. Like it feels very, it kind of feels like that to me, and I do like it. Like it does feel, I don't know. In a way, it does feel very much like the opposite of like what I usually would experience in a game like this. Like normally their stories would be a bit darker. You know, maybe you can say sometimes the intros can be a bit more calmer, but this one felt like the most calmest. But I guess now, like, you know, what I plan to do for the next stream, it'll be a bit more, you know, combat heavy and a bit scary and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the first 5 chapters here. I'm just gonna wait for like the next time I can stream this, because you know I'm out of energy. I can only replenish them like every like reset of the game here. But yeah, to finish things off for the stream, I just want to do some polls. Maybe I'm not sure how much polls I can that I'm willing to do, because I don't want to save up for their upcoming like collaboration with Stellar Blade, which I do want to do another stream for that. Oh my gosh, what the heck? We got a gold. Here we go, Tetra. What do I get?
I'm Ramani, your
Oh,
personal
snap.
trainer. Are you ready to break a sweat with me?
Heck yeah.
I'm Neon.
Yeah, I don't have her yet, so that's good. At least I got someone new. Okay, let me go and switch that out now, just so I don't forget. Okay, so I don't need her. I'm trying to get like pretty much one of each one before I get some dupes. I'm just gonna choose a random one. Oh yeah, these were the last 2, right? The chefs. I do like the designs of the 2 over here. I guess I'll go with her first. But yeah, at some point though, when it comes to NIKKE, I do want to play through the main story. I already have, but I wasn't really listening after some points in the story. So yeah, I do want to go back, because like what I experienced back in the story with this game, I thought was really cool and very interesting, like a really good story. So yeah, can't wait to experience that, and also to maybe figure out what happened to like, you know, Mihara and Uni and why they look like that. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video here. Next time we'll do the next 5 chapters, chapters 6 to 10. In the first part. There's also that second part, but I'll save that for like the last stream for this anniversary stuff. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and edit here. That'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good